So, if you've ever been down the rabbit hole of Shopify themes, I'm willing to bet you've come across the name Ella. It's one of the biggest, best-selling themes out there, period. But the real question is, does being popular mean it's the right choice for your store? Let's dig in and see if the hype is real.
I mean, on paper, Ella looks like the dream theme, right? It promises you the moon. Endless customization, gorgeous designs, and a whole arsenal of built-in features. It seems perfect. But as we all know, with great power often comes some hidden baggage. So we're going to peel back the curtain and look past the shiny sales page to see what the real-world trade-offs are, from speed to support.
And look, when I say popular, that's almost an understatement. With more than 46,700 sales on ThemeForest alone, Ella isn't just another theme. It's practically an institution. That number tells you everything you need to know about its impact. Okay, so here's how we're going to break this all down. I'm going to give you my final verdict right up front. No waiting till the end. Then we'll dive into the actual performance data, explore that incredible feature set, and finally, figure out who this theme is really for.
All right, no messing around. Let's just get right to it. The entire story of the Ella theme, everything you need to know, really just boils down to one single conflict. It's insane power versus its out-of-the-box speed.
And this slide right here, it tells that story perfectly. Look at that, a perfect 5 stars for features and a perfect 5 stars for value. That is incredible. But then, bam, a 3-star rating for performance. This contrast, this gap right here is the core trade-off we're about to unpack.
So here's the bottom line, the thing you absolutely need to understand. When you choose Ella, you are getting this massive all-in-one toolkit. But that toolkit has a price, and that price is a hit to your store's loading speed. It's a cost you have to be aware of from the very beginning.
Now that 3-star rating, that's not just, my opinion. It's backed by cold, hard data. We took a fresh, clean demo of the theme and ran it through independent testing tools to see just how fast, or not so fast, it really is. Let's look at the numbers.
39, oof. That is the mobile score from Google's own PageSpeed Insights. And let's be real, in a world where pretty much everyone is shopping on their phone, a score this slow isn't just a small issue, it's a big red flag that you'd have to deal with right away.
Things get a little better on desktop, where it clocks in at a 63, but that's still smack dab in the middle of the needs improvement range. So this confirms it's not just a mobile problem, it's an issue across the board. Okay, but here's the twist, and this is super interesting. The theme's foundation is actually really well built. 2 of the 3 most important metrics, how fast the main content shows up and how stable the page is, are basically perfect. The real culprit here is that total blocking time. Think of it this way. For a full 1.5 seconds, your website is so busy loading all its cool features that it's basically ignoring you. That's what makes the site feel slow, even though its bones are good.
So that begs the question, right? If it's kind of slow, why in the world have almost 50,000 people bought this thing? Well, it's because of the other side of that trade-off, the absolutely incredible value-packed feature set that makes Ella so tempting.
And this quote just nails it. It perfectly captures Ella's whole reason for being. It's not trying to be a simple, minimalist theme. No, it's designed from the ground up to be a Swiss Army knife. One single tool that has something for pretty much any job you can imagine.
And the tools in that toolbox, they are seriously impressive. You're getting over 35 homepage layouts, a killer mega menu for huge catalogs, and a cart that updates instantly. But the real game changer is all the built-in marketing stuff. Countdown timers, upsells, you name it. These are things that could easily cost you hundreds of dollars a year in separate app fees, but with Ella, they're just included.
Okay, so let's recap. We have this beast of a theme, packed with features, but it's got some speed bumps. This leads us to the million-dollar question. Is Ella the right fit for your business? Let's break down who this is perfect for and who should probably stay away.
So on one hand, Ella's an absolute powerhouse for a big fashion brand that needs those amazing visuals, or for an ambitious dropshipper who needs to be super flexible. It's a dream. But on the flip side, if you're a total beginner who might get overwhelmed by all the options, or if you're the kind of person who needs instant 24/7 customer support, you might be better off with something a bit simpler. And hey, if you're sitting there thinking, yeah, but can this thing actually handle a huge business? Just look at Jeffree Star Cosmetics. They use this exact theme to power their multi-million-dollar global empire. This is all the proof you need that Ella can absolutely scale to the highest level. But don't think for a second that Ella is only for that big, loud, colorful style. I mean, look at this. This is 9Space, a high-end home goods store. They use Ella to create this super clean, elegant, and sophisticated storefront. It just goes to show how incredibly versatile this theme really is.
And just to really hammer the point home, check this out. King's Motorcycle Fairings. They have a really deep technical catalog of parts. They use Ella's powerful navigation and filtering to make it super easy for customers to find exactly what they need. This shows Ella isn't just a pretty face, it's a true workhorse.
So it all comes back to what I like to call the Ella proposition. It's a deal. You're getting an unmatched level of features and creative control, but the price of admission is that you are taking on the responsibility for optimizing your store's speed. It's a conscious choice you have to make.
Okay, to make this super simple for you, let's just boil it all down to a final 3-question checklist. Just be honest with yourself. Number 1, is having the most creative control possible my absolute top priority? Number 2, am I truly willing to put in the time to optimize for speed? And number 3, is waiting 24 to 36 hours for a support email okay for my business? If you can say a genuine yes to all 3, then Ella is probably a fantastic choice for you.
And that's it. That's the final question it all comes down to. A choice between 2 completely different ways of thinking. So you have to ask yourself, are you ready to trade that guaranteed out-of-the-box speed for the ultimate creative power to build the exact online store you've always envisioned?